Say check. Fourth serve. Ryder, Bradley. CJ's there. Oliver sets over to Ryder. Ryder swings to the corner. Too deep and out of bounds. Evan to Bradley, Bradley to Ryder. Bradley to CJ. CJ free balls it over on the miss hit, but it ends up playing off the tape for the left coast side out. Oliver comes back to serve. Evan moves up to the front row. Oliver's first serve goes for an ace. Oliver's second serve goes for an ace. Bradley to CJ. CJ outside to Ryder. Ryder takes a big swing but gets a little too over it and puts it in the net. Oliver comes off, James comes on at libero. MB serve ace. Braden's back to serve. CJ moves up to the front row. Your front row, Ryder, Evan, CJ. Off the tape, CJ's there. Braden sets CJ. CJ, nice kill to the middle of the court. Braden's second serve. Another ace. Braden's third serve. This is going to be a free ball. Chance to set up their offense. Bradley to Braden. Braden sets Evan. Evan gets a good swing to the middle. Another point. Service error. Bradley, tight to the net, but Braden is there. Ryder, good shot. Free ball coming. Another chance to set up the offense. Ryder to Braden. Braden sets Evan. Evan, big swing. Another kill. Ryder comes back to serve. CJ's there for the tip. Braden sets CJ. CJ with a nice swing. Outside the antenna, point to left coast. He's not in position. So the up ref called that ball outside the antenna, which would be a left coast point. The MB serve coach is arguing that it was inside the antenna. Looks like left coast coach is saying no, it was actually inside the antenna. We're probably going to redo this point here. Calling a down ref, the line's judge to try to get this sorted out. It was called for a left coast point, but it sounds like it might be going back for nope, they give it to left coast. They're calling it out of bounds. to left coast. MB Surf goes line there and gets a kill. Sets it up for Evan. Evan, nice swing to the middle. Overpass, Bradley's there. Braden needs some help from Bradley. James helps him. Evan, tip. Hitting error, MB serve. Point to left coast. Evan comes back to serve. Ace! Left coast doing what they need to do to beat this team. Great serves, excellent defense. That one hits off the tape for another ace. And you can see the MB Surf side of the court, coaches and players are looking a little shell-shocked right now. They're not used to this. Overpass. Oliver's there. They tipped it over Oliver's block. CJ was there covering the tip really well, but couldn't pop it up. MB Surf sides out. Great serve, Ryder's there, Oliver with the hands to Bradley. Oh, Bradley paintbrush swings it, hits it with just his fingertips on the miss hit. Ryder to Braden, Braden to Oliver. Nice dig by Braden. Hear someone set off the emergency alarm exit. Don't know how long that's going to be going for, but sorry about that. MB Surf gets an ace. Sets Oliver. Oliver gets a kill. CJ comes back to serve. Braden moves up to the front row. Your front row is Bradley, Oliver, Braden. Your back row, Ryder, Evan, and CJ. Service error. CJ sets Oliver. Oliver, good swing to the middle of the court. Left coast, not covering the tips in the middle. Bradley to CJ, CJ to Oliver. Oliver keeps hitting to the middle back of the court. I think if he goes to the corners, he's going to get the kills. But MB Surf is going to pick up those hits to the middle back of the court every single time. Braden up there with the block. Oliver's there. Oliver to CJ. CJ backsets Braden. Braden with a nice swing. Too deep. Again, to the middle-ish part of that court. It's a short area. If they go for the corners, they'll get the kills and they can beat this team. If they're not going to hit corners, they're going to be in trouble. Bradley to CJ. CJ straight up to Oliver, too tight to the net. Oliver still manages to keep it in play. Double block is up. CJ covered on the tip. That one falls for another MB Surf kill. Timeout, left coast.
to CJ. CJ to Oliver. Oliver, nice swipe at it.
Nice job by Oliver and Braden going up with the double block there to get the left coast side out. Bradley's back to serve. Ace! Perfect spot to the corner. Hits both sidelines with that ball. Bradley with another ace, hitting the tape and crawling over that time. And another ace. Bradley's back serving his fourth. It's another good one. MB Surf's able to set up a play. Just touches the line. Just touches the line. That was a great hit by MB Surf. Going line like that, being able to bounce it off the white. Just a good play. They earned that play. They followed up with an ace of their own. Another unreturned serve. Evan to CJ. CJ straight up for Ryder. Ryder gets a swing on it. Again, middle back of the court. They're going to scoop that up every time. Bradley to CJ. CJ sets Oliver. Oliver, middle back of the court. MB Surf is there. Oliver to CJ. CJ to Braden this time. Braden, middle back of the court. That one finds its way down. Great job setting up plays. Play after play after play and getting swings. Oliver's back to serve. Evan moves up to the front row. CJ's there. He gets some help from Bradley. Free ball. MB Surf to set up their offense. Oliver's there. CJ has to hustle to get to that ball. Another free ball from left coast. Great hit. Left coast keeping it alive. Ryder, what an amazing play finishes it off with a hard angle kill. That one's gonna make the highlight reel later on. MB serve for the kill. Oliver comes off, James comes on defense. MB serve making a substitution of its own. Ryder, perfect pass to CJ, maybe a little tight to the net. CJ manages it. Evan with a standing swing. Free ball to Ryder. Ryder to Evan. Evan paintbrush swings that one, gets it with his fingertips, and can't send it over the tape for the hitting error. Service error, out of bounds. Braden comes back to take the set from MB serve. CJ comes off, Eden comes on. Service error. Free ball to MB serve. Ryder hits it deep to the corner. Out of bounds. Oh, great idea. He went for the corner. He just missed that back line. Eden pokes that one over. MB serve sets up a play. Ryder grabs 2 handfuls of net. Got a little too excited when he saw that overpass coming. And that service error sails out of bounds, giving Left Coast their first victory over MB serve in a set. Serve gets a side out. Bradley, overpass. Jack to CJ. CJ sets Oliver. Oliver standing swing to the corner. And Oliver gets a kill. Jack comes back to serve. Bradley moves up to the front row. Jack's first serve's a good one. Jack with a diving dig. Good spot on the court. CJ to Braden. Oliver and Braden bumped into each other but kept the ball alive. Oh, and that tip keeps falling over the block and in front of CJ. CJ, they're getting that double block up really well. Watch that tip every time. Braden and Oliver are getting up with the double block every time on that right side very, very well. And I think it's intimidating the outside hitters, so they're tipping it on the right side of the court every time, so they gotta be watching for that. MB serve sides out, Oliver's back to serve. Evan moves up to the front row. Great serve by Oliver, results in an overpass. Bradley to CJ. CJ back to Bradley. Tight. Good swing, touch, and a kill. Bradley, great job hitting that off the blocker's hands and getting the secondary touch out of the back row. Oliver comes back to serve his second. Double block was there again, this time Braden to CJ to Braden. Braden standing swing, middle back. That middle back area gets picked up every time. Jack to CJ. CJ sets Evan. Evan with the swing, middle back again. Out! Middle back was there to pass it up, but on the secondary play, they send it out of bounds for the point. Oliver's back for his third. Good corner serve. That one's inside for a point. MB serve with a good corner kill there. They're hitting their corners on their hits. That's one of the differences you can watch right now. When their hitters get a good swing at the ball, where they put it. Evan, CJ, CJ for Bradley. Bradley standing swing, middle back of the court again. The tip, CJ's there. Braden to Evan. Evan to the middle back. Tip, Braden. Bradley to CJ, CJ to Evan. James to CJ, CJ sets Evan. Evan with the free ball. Roll shot, James is there. Diving dig, overpass. And that time MB serve hits one out deep in the middle back of the court. Long volleys. Boys are playing great defense right now. Braden comes back to serve.
Diving attempt. Can't keep it in play. Side out to MB serve. James to Braden. To James. Tip. Jack there with the diving dig. CJ, Braden. Oh. MB serve, stealing some points with some tips over our blockers. Jack to Bradley. Bradley to CJ. CJ free balls it over. MB serve with another shot to the corner for a kill. CJ to Bradley. Free balls it over. CJ covering his tips. Braden oversets it, but it still manages to result in an MB serve error and a point to left coast. Bradley comes back to serve. Jack moves up to the front row. Your front row. Jack, Evan, CJ. Your back row. James, Bradley, Braden. Bradley with the diving attempt. Can't keep it in the court. James, you need some help from Jack. Jack to Evan. Oh. MB serve collects another point. Service error. Side out to left coast.
Good eye, James.
Evan comes back to serve. Oliver takes over middle hitting duties. Front row is Jack, Oliver, CJ.
Braden to Oliver. Oliver sends Bradley for a back row attack.
Bradley gets underneath it. Sends it deep and out of bounds. Again, middle back of the court. Go for the corners. The corners give you an extra like 3 feet of depth along that back line. Service error. Side out to left coast. CJ's back to serve. Jack. Braden moves up to the front row. Jack, Oliver, Braden up front. CJ does not have his serve today. When he's on, but today he's had several service errors. Evan to CJ. CJ sets Oliver. Oliver standing swing. Good spot. It's going to be a free ball. Evan to CJ. CJ sets outside to Jack. Jack, nice shot to the corner. Evan. Oliver at the net defense, but he finds himself brushing up against the net, giving the point to MB serve. That was a tough one. The initial pass was too tight to the net. Oliver tried to play it over. He couldn't keep himself out of it. Not his fault. Jack with the diving attempt. Left coast calls a timeout. MB serve kill. There was no block that time. Bradley needs help from Jack. Ah, it's another ace. Short serve. CJ's there. Evan, free ball coming. Bradley, good spot with that free ball. That's the second time this tournament Bradley's turned a free ball into a kill. Jack comes back to serve. Bradley moves up to the front row. Your front row. Bradley, Oliver, Braden, your back row. Evan, Jack, and CJ. Jack, great serve to the corner. And a hitting error by MB serve. That was a deadly serve by Jack there, going for that corner. He's back for his second. Service error. Ace, short middle of the court. Evan comes off, Tim comes on at libero. Bradley, great pass to CJ. CJ sets Oliver. Block is up. Jack, CJ. CJ, great set to Oliver. Oliver standing swing. CJ's there. Braden to Oliver. Oliver tips it over. Jack needs help from Oliver. Braden, deep middle. Free ball, chance to set up their offense. Jack to CJ. CJ to Bradley. Bradley gets a swing. CJ to Braden. Braden over to Bradley. Bradley free balls it. Braden to Oliver. Back to Braden. Braden gets a nice swing. Great volley going on, just a lot of back and forth. MB serve gets a nice kill. There's no block up. Usually if we're not going to put a block up, you want those players coming off the net to play the short balls. But that time it looks like they didn't put a block up and they were just looking for the back row's help. MB serve, another ace. Braden comes off, Eden comes on. Jack to Eden. CJ keeps it in play. Hitting error, out of bounds. Side out to left coast. Oliver comes on to serve. Evan takes over middle hitting duties. Free ball coming. Jack to CJ. CJ to Evan. Evan with the roll shot. Again, middle back of the court. Jack, nice dig. CJ and Eden bump into each other. MB serve side out. Out of bounds, side out to left coast. Eden comes off, Braden comes on. CJ moves up to the front row. starts it off with a nice ace off the tape.
Jack to Braden. Braden outside to Bradley. Bradley a swing for the middle back of the court.
That time, MB Surf can't return it. Service error, side out. James comes on for Oliver. Service error, out of bounds. Bradley's back to serve. Front row, Jack, Evan, CJ. Bradley, he needs some help from Jack. Tight to the net. CJ manages to poke it over. Get up there. CJ to Jack to Evan.
Dumped it.
Oh my gosh. Gotta cover those tips. MB Surf setter with a nice sneaky play to dump it over on 2.
Short serve. Overpass.
MB Surf gets a free ball. Big swing. Oh, bounces off the tape in between Braden and CJ.
James to Braden. Braden to Jack.
Jack with a nice little tap down. Another tip. We gotta cover the tips, boys. James gets called for a lift there. Ace. Bradley to Braden to Evan. Bradley, nice dig. Braden pops it up for Evan. Evan free balls it over. Setter tries to tip it over on 2 again. Evan's there. Hitting error by MB Surf. James comes off. Oliver takes over middle hitting duties. Evan comes in to serve. He's got his work cut out for him. First one's a good one for an ace. 7 more to tie us up. MB Surf calls a timeout. Second. Another good one. This looks like it might be a free ball. MB Surf gets a nice down ball on it. Overpass by Braden. That time MB Surf goes over the double block of Oliver and CJ. Get the kill and take the second set. Gonna send us to the 3rd set. Those are played to 15. Whichever team comes out with some quick and early momentum is usually the team that wins the match.
Braden on the right at the net. In the back row, you're going to have Ryder, Evan, and CJ setting. Looks like MB Surf won the toss, and they'll get to serve first. Every other match is ending. This is the last one going. It's a lot easier. Ryder over to CJ, free ball. Left coast called for a lift. One of those three passes at the net. That's called for the lift. MB serves back for their second serve. Short. Evan overpasses. Ryder to Bradley. Oliver, it's another free ball from left coast. They're not setting up their offense yet. Oliver to CJ. CJ sets Braden. Braden gets a good swing on it. Bradley came over to cover that tip. Couldn't quite pop it up high enough to keep it in play. Evan to CJ, beautiful pass to Oliver. Oliver gets a nice good hit, but again to the middle back of the court. Braden to CJ, CJ to Bradley. Bradley goes corner. Too deep though, too deep. They keep serving Evan. Evan, another good pass to CJ. Bradley didn't like it though. He's free balling it. And he sends it deep and out of bounds. Let's see if they keep serving Evan here, number 4. He's making some good passes when they serve him. They do. That one's tight to the net. CJ keeps it up. Hitting there. MB serves, gathered that early momentum we're worried about. Game to 15. Wheels can fall off quick if you're not careful. Bradley, overpass. Soft block. Ryder pops it up. CJ asks for help and it falls right in the middle of the court. MB serve ace.
CJ sets Bradley. Bradley gets a nice swing off the tape that falls for a kill. Bradley comes back to serve. Ryder moves up to the front row. Your front row Ryder, Oliver Brady. Your back row, Evan, Bradley, and CJ. Service over. Ace in the seam between Evan and Ryder. They're still serving Evan's area, even though he's making some great passes. Ace. Ryder, good pass, tight to the net. Ryder's pass, tight to the net. Goes for another ace. MB serve coach making some playing time substitutions after going up 10. Left coast sends a free ball. And they score a kill. Ryder to CJ. CJ set to no one, so it ends up with a free ball. Left coast gets a free ball and a chance to set up their offense. CJ sets Braden. Braden, nice swing. Good dig by MB Surf though. Another free ball, another chance. Bradley to CJ. CJ outside to Ryder. Ryder off the tape, and that one goes down for the kill. When they get a good pass and a chance to set up their offense, they can really compete. And they're blowing their passes. MB Surf makes some passes. With a nice ace. Oliver's second serve. It's another good one. MB serve scores a kill. Oliver comes off, James comes on. Ryder to Evan. Evan to CJ. Free ball for MB. MB sets up the left side. And scores a kill. Ryder to CJ. CJ sets Ryder. Ryder gets another nice swing that goes for another kill. Braden's back to serve. Braden scores the ace. MB serve, making a few more playing time substitutions. Overpass, Ryder's there. Oh, they called Ryder in the net. Ryder taps his chest. He says, yeah, my hand caught the net. So overall, a really encouraging day for the boys. They beat 214's developmental teams. They took a set from MB Surf. Proved they can definitely hang with them and beat them if they play their error-free game. So we'll look forward to seeing them again in the next tournament. Probably the one that's played in Las Vegas. That one's coming up mid-December. That's probably the next time we'll see this 12s teams play. It's going to be mid-December at the Winter Formal at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. So we'll catch you guys then.